Have you ever pondered the ultimate fate of life on Earth? It's a question that lingers in the back of our minds, stirring up a strange cocktail of curiosity and apprehension. The thought of our planet's demise stirs a primal fear, yet it also triggers an innate human desire to understand, to comprehend the incomprehensible, to make sense of the senseless. This video will explore the scientific theories that attempt to answer this question. We'll delve into the mysteries of the universe, from the cosmic ballet of celestial bodies to the intricate dance of particles and forces. We'll examine theories that predict the sun's swan song, the possible big freeze, the potential big crunch, and even the potential for a man-made catastrophe. Each theory is a testament to the power of human imagination and our ceaseless quest for knowledge. So, strap in and prepare for a journey to the end of time. Now let's dive into the depths of these theories, as dark and as fascinating as they may be. The sun, our primary source of life, could ironically also be its end. Imagine the sun, that bright burning beacon in our sky that lights our days and gives us warmth, transforming into a colossal red giant. This isn't just a work of science fiction. It's a theory grounded in the very laws of astrophysics that govern our universe. The sun is essentially a fiery ball of gases, with hydrogen being the most abundant. The process of nuclear fusion deep within the sun's core converts hydrogen to helium, releasing a tremendous amount of energy in the process. This energy is what we perceive as the sun's heat and light. However, in about 5 billion years, the sun will exhaust its hydrogen supply. When this happens, the core of the sun will contract under its own gravity, causing the outer layers to expand. The sun will then swell to such a gargantuan size that it will swallow Mercury, Venus, and potentially Earth. As the sun expands into a red giant, the Earth will be engulfed in a sea of flames and extreme temperatures. This wouldn't just mean a warm summer. We're talking about temperatures so high they could melt the surface of our planet, boiling our oceans into steam and eradicating any form of life. But it doesn't stop there. The sun's expansion could also distort the Earth's orbit, causing it to spiral inward. This could lead to catastrophic gravitational disturbances, with the potential to hurl our planet out of the solar system entirely. It's a chilling thought that the very star we owe our existence to could, one day, become our ultimate destroyer. But such is the cycle of life, even on a cosmic scale. Stars, like living beings, are born, they live, and they die, and in their death, they can bring about destruction, but also the potential for new life to arise from their remnants. So the very star that gives us life could also be our downfall. From fiery ends to freezing temperatures, let's explore the theory of the big freeze. The big freeze theory paints a picture of a universe that's ever expanding, ever cooling. It's a concept that's been on the minds of astrophysicists for quite some time. But what does this mean for life on Earth? Well, the universe as we know it is in a state of constant expansion. This isn't the kind of expansion you'd see with a balloon inflating, but something far grander, far more profound. It's the fabric of space-time itself that's stretching out, causing galaxies to drift apart, like ships on an ever-growing ocean. Now, this expansion has a rather chilling implication. You see, as the universe continues to stretch, the average temperature throughout will drop. The stars that once burned bright will gradually extinguish, their nuclear fuel exhausted. The galaxies will dim, and the cosmic night will descend. But what about our humble home, Earth? Well, by the time the big freeze sets in, our sun will have long since spent its nuclear fuel, leaving us in a perpetual state of winter. The oceans will freeze over, and life as we know it could cease to exist. But don't pack your winter woolies just yet. This scenario is billions upon billions of years in the future, and who knows? By then our descendants may have found a way to survive in this frosty universe, or perhaps they've set sail to warmer cosmic shores. Still, the big freeze theory reminds us of the scale and the grandeur of the universe. It reminds us that the cosmos operates on time scales that dwarf our human lifetimes, that our existence is but a fleeting moment in the grand cosmic dance. So, as we gaze up at the starlit sky, let's appreciate the warmth of our sun, the life it sustains, and the cosmic journey we're all a part of. For one day, long after one, the universe may descend into a big freeze. A chilling end, wouldn't you say? Now, imagine the universe suddenly collapsing in on itself. A startling thought, isn't it? This is the essence of the Big Crunch theory. The Big Crunch is one of the theories cosmologists have proposed about the ultimate fate of the universe. In this theory, the universe's expansion, which has been going on since the Big Bang, eventually slows down and stops. Then it starts to contract. This is as if gravity, like a cosmic elastic band that has been stretched to its limit, suddenly snaps back. The galaxies would start rushing towards each other faster and faster. The universe would get hotter and denser, returning to the state it was in at the very beginning. Now, you might be wondering, what does all this mean for life on Earth? Well, to put it bluntly, it would mean the end. As the universe contracts, galaxies would collide and stars would come so close together that they would ignite each other. The heat would be so intense that life as we know it would be impossible. But it doesn't stop there. As the universe continues to contract, everything would eventually be crushed into a singularity. A singularity is a point in space where density and gravity become infinite. It's what's at the center of a black hole. And in the case of the Big Crunch, the singularity would contain the entire universe. Now, it's worth mentioning that this is just a theory. The latest observations suggest that the universe's expansion is actually accelerating, not slowing down. This would rule out the Big Crunch, but in the realm of cosmology, new discoveries are made all the time. So, while the Big Crunch might not be the most likely scenario, it's still a possibility. And it's a reminder of just how vast and mysterious our universe is. A universe that began with a Big Bang could very well end with a Big Crunch. A crushing conclusion, to be sure. But what if the end comes not from the cosmos, but from our own hands? Consider this for a moment. The prospect of human-made disasters, catastrophes of our own creation, leading to the end of life on Earth. It's a chilling thought, isn't it? Like a story torn from the pages of a dystopian novel, except that it is far from fiction. First, let's discuss the specter of nuclear war. The atomic age brought with it a terrifying new potential for devastation. The power to end all life in a blinding flash of light and radiation. We've come close before, teetering on the brink during the Cold War. Today, the threat remains, held at bay by a fragile balance of power and the hope that cooler heads will always prevail. Then there's climate change, the slow-burning fuse of a time bomb we've lit ourselves. Our relentless pursuit of progress, fueled by fossil fuels, has set in motion changes to our planet's climate that could prove irreversible. Rising temperatures, melting ice caps, more extreme weather events, and rising sea levels. If left unchecked, these changes could render vast swathes of our planet uninhabitable, potentially triggering a mass extinction event. And let's not forget about the potential for a biological disaster. The misuse or mishandling of genetic engineering, or a deadly pandemic much worse than anything we've seen before, could also spell the end for us. These scenarios are not inevitable, but they are possible. They are the dark side of our technological prowess, our ambition, and our capacity for short-sightedness. They remind us of the responsibility we bear as the stewards of our own survival and that of life on our planet. A sobering thought that we could be our own worst enemy, yet it also presents us with a challenge, a call to action. We have the power to shape our destiny, to prevent these potential catastrophes, to ensure the continuation of life on Earth. It's up to us to decide what kind of future we want to create. We've explored some dark yet intriguing theories today. From the swan song of our very own sun, a fiery spectacle that could engulf our world in a fiery demise, to the chilling prospect of the big freeze, where the universe expands to such an extent that stars extinguish, leaving behind a dark, cold void. We've delved into the Big Crunch, a theory where the universe collapses in on itself, resulting in a fiery, chaotic end to everything we know. And we haven't forgotten the role we humans might play in our own downfall. A man-made catastrophe Whether through nuclear warfare, climate change, or unchecked AI, could just as well be the end of life on Earth. These theories, as ominous as they are, serve as a reminder of the vast, complex universe we're a part of and the mysteries it holds. The end might be inevitable, but the journey to it is filled with wonder and discovery.